whatever you think is one thing that should not be there in this nation, you never are the source of that. You must be a fool even to ask such a question. Go to the nearest school or a district collector's office or wherever, where the national flag flies, stand up, and if you don't know, learn the national anthem. Most of you don't know, I know this. We must understand this. Nation is not a God-given thing. It is an idea that we hold in our heads. It's an idea into which we invest some emotion and make it a meaningful idea. And that is why it's important. Because it's not God-given, we made it. That is why it's important. No, but we made it up, so what about it? Yes, because we created it, that is why it's very important, isn't it? And this emotion of being a nation is a simple way to transcend your own personal limitations. Individual human beings have risen in the name of nation all over the world, willing to live and die for it. Man and woman have died in this world for the sake of their nations. It need not be like this. Unfortunately, it is like that right now. Instead of thinking how it is unnecessary that human beings could live together, but that's not worked out yet, that's still a faraway reality. Right now, for you, it is a simple way of transcending your own limitations, of being stuck in your personal identities. Nation is a simple way of transcending that. So, what can you do for Republic Day? I would request all of you, wherever the hell you are, go to the nearest school or a district collector's office or wherever, where the national flag flies, stand up, and if you don't know, learn the national anthem. Because most of you don't know, I know this. And sing it. If I sing the national anthem and stand in front of the flag, will all the problems of this nation go away? You must be a fool even to ask such a question. Who said the problems will go away? But if all the citizens of this nation come together to solve the problems of this nation, for sure the problems of this nation will go away. You identify. Different people think different things. Some people think it's pollution, some people think it's corruption, some people think it's efficiency, some people think many things. Different people think. What is the most important thing that needs to happen in this country? If you think it's discipline, you exhibit that discipline. If you think it's corruption, you make sure you're not that corruption. If you think it's pollution, you make sure you're not the source of that pollution. So whatever you think, don't do what I think. Whatever you think is one thing that should not be there in this nation, you never are the source of that. You may not be able to stop everything. Make sure that you're not the source of that. If possible, make sure as many people as you can influence are also not the source of it. So, not just one day in a year on the Republic Day. Buy a small flag and fix it in your house. Yes, what is the problem? Wake up in the morning after your sadhana is over, stand up, and our national anthem has been condensed into 52 seconds singing. 52 seconds, sing it. Yes, especially if you have children, please do it.
Did you know that the complete national anthem is just one of the 5 stanzas of the original hymn? Yes. Namaskaram everyone. As we are approaching towards Republic Day, there are many things to do. But one of the most important thing is that one should know about their national anthem and various facts and figures about it. One of the most important things that everyone should know that India's national anthem Jana Gana Mana is an adoption from the writings of the poet and playwright who is Rabindranath Tagore. In 1911, Tagore wrote a five-stanza Bengali hymn, Bharata Bhagyo Bidhata, which was published in a journal named Tattva Bodhini Patrika. The first stanza of this hymn was adopted as a national anthem in 1950. Jana Gana Mana, that is India's national anthem, depicts the country's religious and regional diversity and unity. It is one composition that holds a certain emotion reverberated in unison. Do you know that during the time when it was written, there was a rumor that it is written in honor of the British king? Yes, the song was written on the day before the coronation of King George V. Many quickly concluded that this was written by Tagore to honor the British king. Tagore was distressed by this rumor, so he penned his feelings in a letter. The letter is just on your screen. He penned his feelings in a letter which stated that he had written the song to pronounce the victory and greatness of India, and it was never meant to praise any British king. This song was first sung by a group of school students at the annual Indian National Conference. The Jana Gana Mana, which is originally written in Bengali, was translated in Hindi by an Indian Army officer, Captain Abid Hasan Safrani, and the translated version was titled Subh Sukh Chain. Subhas Chandra Bose has authorized a free translation of the national anthem of India from Sanskritized Bengali to a well-known form in Hindustani. And the English translation was done by Tagore himself in an impromptu when he was visiting a college in Madanapalle in Andhra Pradesh. It was titled The Morning Song of India. The original translation can still be found framed in the library of the Basin Theosophical College of Madanapalle. So finally, this song was first selected by Subhas Chandra Bose as the national anthem. On September 1942, at an inauguration of the German Indian Society in Hamburg, Subhas Chandra Bose declared that the song Jana Gana Mana will be the national anthem of India.
Bis zum Siege weiterzuführen, zu bekräftigen in diesem Kampf, der für Indien ein Kampf Sein oder Nichtsein ist, kann es nur einen Ausgang geben, unseren gemeinsamen Sieg. Lang leben die Dreifachmächte und ihre Verbündeten. Lang lebe das freie Indien.
However, it received its official status only in 1950. And before it was officially adopted, Jana Gana Mana was featured in 1945 in a Hindi movie that is Hum Rahi. It was featured as a chorus song and the music for the movie was composed by Raichand Boral. Lastly, and the most important thing is, National Anthem of India is played or sung on various occasions and an approximate duration of a full version of National Anthem of India is 52 seconds, whereas the shorter version is approximately 20 seconds only. Now, apart from all these, do you know that as a norm, the National Anthem is not played for the Prime Minister? Yes, the full version of National Anthem is played to indicate the arrival of President at formal state functions, and it is played again to indicate his departure too. As a norm, the National Anthem is not played for the arrival or departure of Prime Minister at any state function, though some expectations are made on special occasions. Finally, coming to an end, I've also written the complete meaning of the National Anthem in the description below. If you are really curious and interested to know about it, kindly check the description. And finally, if you loved the exploration and found it meaningful, do not forget to give it a like, share and subscribe. Up to next, stay safe, healthy, happy, namaskaram and Jai Hind. And remember to sing Jana Gana Mana tomorrow, that is on 26th January, anywhere at your home or any of the schools or any institutions. Hope you will follow Sadhguru instructions too. And also, Jai Hind for today.